What's up, comic fans? It's time to preview the comics coming up October 9th. Alright, these books are coming out on October 9th. We've got spec books, we've got spotlight books, we've got FOC books that need to be in by next Monday, and we got the rest of the books coming out this week. Plus, we have a new spec book and an older spec book. We're going to get into all of that right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back. Alright, if you've been here before, you know how we do. We start off with those spec books. If you haven't been here before, we start off with the spec books. Alright, so, let's go. Those are the new comics coming out this week, by the way. But here's the pull list. Here are the spec books we're looking at. Absolute Batman #1. It's a new Batman in a new universe, but they're tying this Absolute universe in with Darkseid, right? So we're gonna have a Batman, a Superman, a Wonder Woman, and I think eventually we'll get like a Green Lantern, the rest of those JSA characters. But yeah, this is Batman without the mansion, without the money, without the butler. So they've placed these characters in like these really dark situations. Then we have Batman and Robin #14. Okay, and this has a new character appearance. I'm not sure if this is a villain or not. Typically they tend to be villains, but in this case we have Memento. There we go. Memento. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to assume that's a villain. And then we're going to go one more. We got the Exceptional X-Men. This is issue #2, and we have 2 new mutants, I believe, coming out of this. We have Melee and Exo. So we got some new mutants. Now, speaking of mutants, we're going to segue into the Spotlight books because we have Sentinels #1. So what's with this book? You got 4 Sentinels getting their own book. So this is the first team appearance of Sawtooth, Lockstep, Drumfire, and Voivod. Yeah, alright, but that's a Spotlight book, so, do as you want. If you're into the Sentinels, maybe pick this one up. Alright, then we only have one other Spotlight book. We have Transformers #13. Alright, Starscream was left for dead early in the series. This is like an origin story for Starscream. There are actually a couple of different covers for this book. So there are some other first appearances. Genvo has his first cover appearance on issue #13. Cover H of issue #13. Alright. So, and then there's this 1 in 25 Soundwave variant. Those of you who are into that. Alright, let's go. Here is used cover price for this. This was the #1 on the top 10 cover price books, or cover price's top 10 books this week. It's got a no grade or raw $10. Most common sales were at $8, a slab to $82, but I believe there was a high over $119. But this is a book that you could possibly find in the dollar bin. This is The Beauty #1 from 2015. So go ahead and check those dollar bins, check those back issue bins, see if you can find this. This looks like it's going to be an FX series, alright? And they've attached some names to it, so who knows. Alright, next, a little older book, we got Spawn #1. You may remember, or maybe you don't, in July, Todd McFarlane put a King Spawn script on his Instagram. So I think Spawn #1, regardless of how many issues were printed, only has the opportunity to go up. So go ahead and grab yourself a Spawn #1. This here says raws are going for $18.70, so they have seen a dip. Now might be the time to grab them. I've seen them go as high as 30 or 35 bucks. So if you can get it for 20 bucks or less, I said go ahead and grab yourself an issue. Last recorded sale of a CGC 9.8 was $125. Alright, let's get into those final order books. Boom, and right off the bat we have The Walking Dead number 100. If you're a fan of Negan, there are a couple of Negan covers coming out. So go ahead and grab yourself your favorite Negan cover. Right? They have like the homage. Got Negan over here with a bat. This one's a little bit more cartoony. But how cartoony can you be with a bloody bat? Alright, let's get into the next FOC book. And remember, these books have to be ordered by next Monday. Alright, this is Absolute Superman number 1. If you are interested in Absolute Superman, go ahead and order your copy. Get it now. Then last but not least, we have Ultimate Spider-Man number 11. Who is the Ultimate Black Cat? Alright, there's talk of a new villain. We got the Black Cat, Ultimate Spider-Man. A lot of things going right with this book. Alright, let's get into the rest of the books coming out this week. We're going to start off with Image. Cobra Commander's got a third printing of issue number 2. Geiger number 7 is out. There is a surprise variant of Geiger this week, so if you want to, I think Gary Frank did it, you know, if you want to get to the store early and grab that, do it. What else do we have? We have some Gunslinger Spawn, a couple covers on that. What else? Plastic is coming to an end. Plastic Death and Dolls, issue 505. The Moon is Following Us is getting a blank sketch variant, a cover F. It's con season, so they're putting out blank covers. Exodus number 5 is getting a second printing. What else? Scarlet is coming out with issue 505, so that'll be the end of Scarlet before we get into the G.I. Joe comic. G.I. Joe. You got some Spawn Scorched. Right. And then we've got Transformers number 13. Couple of covers there. And yeah, some other Transformers books. Alright, let's go. Boom. Here comes the boom. Ready or not. I was not ready. I was not ready. Crocodile Black out of Boom is coming to an end. That's Sorrentino on that. Andrea Sorrentino. This issue 505. I see some Garfield there. And you got Minor Arcana. Alright, let's get into Titan Comics. Conan the Barbarian, cover A. And there's some omnibuses. Oh, and I can count to 10. Alright, we're at DC Comics, and we have the release of Absolute Batman. This book, I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. I think at the end of the day, it's going to be okay. It's going to be a good book. We're going to be okay. It's Snyder returning to Batman, but it's a different Batman. Alright? Remember, no money, no butler. It's a different Batman. He's big too. Definitely a lot of people had something to say about the logo foil design. I don't know who thought a square with some little bleepy blips coming out of it, some little triangles was okay, whatever. I think at the end of the day, this book should do okay. There is a Jim Lee variant for you Jim Lee fans out there. So, dude's bat sign comes out and makes a bat axe. We'll see what happens with that. Action Comics is out this week. What else? There is a facsimile of Batman number 237, Batman and Robin number 14 has a new character in it. First appearance. What else we got? DC versus Vampires, World War. That's out there. Just in time for the Halloween season. Green Lantern Civil Corpse Special number 1 is out. A couple foil variants on that one. And we're just going to keep moving to Marvel. Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man 59. They do have that What If variant, 60 Years of X-Men, the Disney What If variant. Blade number 1 of 5, polybagged. It's the red band, and I'm guessing it's polybagged because Blade is cutting a vampire in half. What else? Conquest 2099 has a first character in there. Exceptional X-Men number 2 has 2 new characters in there. Fantastic Four number 26. Ooh, that looks like they're in a tub of blood. Ooh. And it's a pretty cool Doom variant where Doom has just kicked the butts of the Fantastic Four. Let's keep the party rolling. Why don't we? There's some Marvel Zombies books if you're a Marvel Zombie fan. What else? Phoenix is on issue number 4. Sentinels. Finally some Sentinels get their own book. It's got like a 90s vibe to it. Spider-Man Black Suit and Blood is out. Ahsoka issue number 4. We got Ewoks number 1. There's a new Ewok in that one. No surprise, it's Star Wars. Ultimates number 5 is out. There is the first, I believe this is the first appearance of the Bullseye of the Ultimate Universe, Native American, possibly in costume. This character may have appeared before today, or before this comic comes out. Venom number 38 is out. What else? We got some Venom War Wolverine, and then some X-Force number 4. Now we're at Dynamite. And what do we have at Dynamite? Johnny Quest number 3 is out. I haven't heard anything bad about Johnny Quest. Actually, I've heard good things. I've also heard good things about Space Ghost. Space Ghost. That's on issue number 6. We got Terminator number 1, right? A bunch of Terminators have been sent out back in time, everywhere, just trying to kill people who are part of the Resistance. So there you go. Terminator number 1. And then there's a singular Diamond Select toy, Marvel animated style Ghost Rider statue. Scotty Young. That's Scotty Young style, guys. And now we are at the rest of the comics and graphic novels coming out this week. Let's look at them. And guys, if I miss anything, if I don't point something out and you're like, yo, that's good, then let me know. Let me know in the comments. There's a $50 Black Cat number 2 Sienkiewicz. Don't know why I couldn't say it right. Sienkiewicz variant here. I love Sienkiewicz. I don't know if I love $50 cover Sienkiewicz. Not that I'm saying he's not worth it. Just a lot of comics you can get for $50. Actually, $50 doesn't go as far as it used to. But still, you know, I'd pay to get, you know, maybe a CGC autograph book. I'd $50 for that. Get it encapsulated so I can just hang it on a wall or something. But I don't know, just a raw signed book seems a bit much. All right, gone on too far about that. And moral or the gist of the story is I love Sienkiewicz. All right, that's what I'm trying to say. And guys, if I missed anything, let me know. What do we got? Monster High Halloween Special number 1. That's out of IDW. So there you go. There's a number 1. Murder Kingdom number 1 out of Mad Cave Studios. A lot of Halloween books, you know. It is that time of the year. Night of the Slashers out of Magma Comics. That's something that you probably would have to order unless your shop, you know, specializes in indie books and slasher books. Alright, we're almost to the end. We got Seance in Asylum number 1. or Sans in the Asylum #1. That's out of Dark Horse. Couple of cool covers there. Oh, we skipped some stuff. We're going back. What else? We got some one-shots from Valiant, Shadow Man and Punk Mambo Tales. That's a one-shot. We're almost there. She, Return of the Warrior, #1. Crusade Comics. There are some She fans out there, guys. Star Wars, High Republic, Echoes of Fear, High Republic Adventures. Alright, that's the Dark Horse book. Alright, we're almost at the end, guys. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. Got that from Jay-Z, Toxic Avenger #1. That's out of Ahoy Comics. Looks like we're here, guys. We're at the end. So comic fans, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. You do have a Young Nomads #1, right? I was staring right at it. I did not point out that's #1, but that's #1 out of Battle Quest Comics. Alright, so like I said, do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. If you like the content, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Deuces. Peace.
Alright, so Gotham by Best Man #1. I actually got that last week, or Man's Best, not Best Man. Man's Best #1, so I'm not sure why that is loaded up here. Oh, you know why? Because we're on the wrong week.